Welcome to our first tutorial on ProtoPie's AI assistant. This is part one of a two-part series where we'll build an onboarding flow with the help of ProtoPie Studio's AI assistant. In this first section, you'll create a dynamic mobile prototype from scratch. We'll explore the hybrid flow, a powerful workflow where AI handles the heavy lifting in creating complex interactions like loading animations, text input with connected button states, and scene transitions, all while you maintain total creative control through manual refinements. In section 2, once your foundational scenes are set, we'll prompt the AI assistant to create password validation, including an incorrect password micro animation, keyboard focus, and complex scrolling interactions. Finally, you take control and create a smooth, non-linear transition between scenes to create a cohesive app feel. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's get started. Let's start with your new workspace. Here is the AI assistant. Notice the helpful hints and sample prompts that can get you quickly started. You can even ask the AI assistant questions. Watch as I ask how to import from Figma. Just a side note, from now on I'll pause the video while the AI assistant generates the output. The output is recommending to use the Figma plugin. So let's visit Figma and take a look at our course UI files. When importing designs from your favorite design tools, we recommend naming your layers, set proper frame constraints, and apply auto layout. As the AI assistant suggested, let's use the Figma plugin from ProtoPie to upload our UI to ProtoPie Studio. Okay, we've imported a basic login flow. Now, we're going to select the home scene and reference these layers using a natural language and prompt the AI assistant to make us a loading animation. So the AI assistant knows exactly which layers or scenes to work on. We'll use an @ symbol, which highlights the layer's name both in the prompt box and the canvas. As you can see, while your prompts are being worked on, ProtoPie will display helpful information in the right-hand side bar. This includes what the AI assistant analyzed on the canvas, including the layers that you've tagged. Also, what the assistant has planned to execute, including interaction flows and helpful details. All right, let's see the results of our prompt. It looks like a great start. The AI assistant has scaled our app-based layer to fit the entire screen. The next step is to make our loading animation appear when the ProtoPie logo is clicked. Let's prompt the AI assistant to make this happen on the same trigger. Let's review, and we should see the loading animation appear with the app-based layer. All right, time to animate the loading animation. When the loading animation appears, make it spin. Let's preview and see what we have. It seems like the origin of our loading animation layer is not quite centered. This is where the ProtoPie hybrid flow is very helpful. We'll quickly switch over to our properties panel, select the loading animation, and center its origin. Let's preview and see what we have. That loading animation is rotating a bit too quick. Since we're already in the properties panel, let's manually adjust this loading animation for more precision. We can start by moving our rotation response to the main tap trigger and deleting this other trigger. We'll change the duration of this opacity response from 0.3 to 0.2 and a start delay of 0.4. Now, let's change the easing curve of the rotation response to ease in, out. This will give us a more dynamic rotation. We'll bring the start delay down to 0.6 and deselect this repeat option. All right, let's preview. That looks a lot better. Now, let's use the AI to transition to our new scene when the animation is done. The prompt is simple, and you can try your own version here. Don't forget to tag layers and scenes. Let's preview. And just a side note, we recommend that you preview each iteration of your prototype to make sure everything's on track. Next, on our login screen, we need a text field. We can use AI Assistant to create a text input. Just a few manual adjustments. Now let's make the text box interactive. We have this gray login button. I'm going to prompt the AI Assistant to change the login button when it detects text. Define the colors for active and default states. Feel free to pick your own. Select Preview. And there we go. Now that we have a working button linked to our text field, let's prompt the AI to create a jump response from the login scene to the account scene when the login is clicked, and only if there is text in the text input. Let's hit preview one more time and test out our prototype. And just like that, you've brought your design to life. With the help of our AI assistant, you created a realistic app launch, a smooth loading animation, and a login field that reacts to our text input. In the next section, we'll work with the AI assistant to enhance our prototype with password validation, including an incorrect password micro animation, keyboard focus, and complex scrolling interactions. I'll see you in the next one.